Good morning, everybody. My name is the Sobre Boys Wale Fatse from TBR Solution Sports Program. We are back with the sports program, and you know that the first part of the show, we discuss a thorny issue or something that needs to be discussed. And I'm sure your guess is as good as mine. We are discussing the 3 points, not necessarily 3 points, the replay. Kaizer Chiefs replay. Remember, Kaizer Chiefs did not honor their games against Cape Town City, also against Golden Arrows. And then, the PSL took action against Kaizer Chiefs, but Kaizer Chiefs decided to appeal the matter. And then it finally went to the arbitration. Now, we saw that in Robert Marawa's show, that the boss of Cape Town City, Mr. John Comitis, sounds not happy at all. I've tried my level best to contact the people in his office because I wanted to talk to him. Mr. John Comitis. I was told that the person who's dealing with the media, my colleague, as far as Cape Town City is concerned, is Julian Bailey. I've tried him over the weekend, and then unfortunately I couldn't reach him. In fact, it rang. I dropped him some WhatsApp. I never got any response. But I still want Mr. John Comitis to express so that we hear his perspective. In this show, I'm not casting any aspersions. I'm not saying it was wrong or what. No. I just want to share what is happening and just get your views. I've already made an arrangement with an advocate who's gonna give us the legal perspective. So that we understand what is happening. So that show will be done later during the course of the week. But in the meantime, I just want to share what we all know, that Golden Arrows was instructed per arbitration that they need to replay their game with Kaizer Chiefs. And we all know that that game has taken place and Golden Arrows has won the game. But unfortunately, Mr. John Comitis is not happy. So I'm not saying it's right or wrong. He sounds like he is not happy. Let me not say he's not happy. It sounds like he's not happy because if you listen to his argument, he's asking what is 3 points. They may as well get the 3 points, meaning Kaizer Chiefs, but he says it will never make any difference. Cape Town City will qualify for the top 8. So, well, I don't know, it would have been nice to hear from his perspective. What does he have in mind? All right. Does he feel that what has been done by the arbitration was unfairly? Because he's questioning so many things in the process. To say, when these things happen, what happened to the league? And why did they delay for the action to be taken? All right. So he's absolutely not happy. And then, I also look at his utterances in Go magazine. I think also they were quoting on what he said on Marawa. So he was asking questions. Why are we worried about the dispute resolution chambers when we can all bypass, jump the queue and gun and get a decision made at an arbitration? And then he continued to say, I'm quoting, we cannot have this. All right. He's also asking a question. I'm quoting him. It is the credibility of the league that is at stake. It is not about 3 points, he added. They can have 3 points. I wonder if I can give them the 3 points. Will they charge me? That's the question. They can have them. It will make no difference to Kaizer Chiefs. Yeah. So Mr. John Comitis is registering his disappointment pertaining to how things unfolded. All right. So, and then he continued to say, now that the matches will be played, it is in the interest of football that points should be won or lost through matches played on the field of play as opposed to the boardrooms. We truly feel vindicated by the decision and look forward to play the 2 outstanding. No, probably this could be, this message could be, as Comitis raises his disappointment, Amakosi were celebrating. I think this is a statement from Amakosi. Amakosi is saying now that the matches will be played, it is in the interest of football that points should be won or lost through matches played on the field of play as opposed to the boardroom. And then Kaizer Chiefs continues to say, we truly feel vindicated by the decision and look forward to play the 2 outstanding DSTV pre-matches. So this was the statement by Kaizer Chiefs after the arbitration. But we know already that they have played Golden Arrows as we speak. Now, my question is, you heard what, how did the case unfold? And you heard what Kaizer Chiefs is saying. You heard what Mr. John Comitis is saying. All right. Now, having heard that, what's your take? I just want to get your opinion. And remember, I'm not cutting any aspirations. Remember, we should follow the rules. We should respect the processes, the rules in place. Arbitration, it's a final decision. But let me not quickly jump to that conclusion. I'll hear when I have an advocate explaining the process. All right. So what's your take? I hear people are complaining, Chiefs fans are celebrating, others I feel that Chiefs has been done a favor. All right. They expected harsher action, or they expected that Chiefs should have forfeited those points. So we have different views. I'm sure you have your point of view. I have my point of view, but I would love to hear what you are saying. But currently, let me hear what others are saying. And then, yeah, remember, football is there for us to discuss. It creates topic, it creates discussion. Our work as a journalist is to educate the public. And then this is all I'm trying to do. I'm trying to educate. You know, it's not about whether I like Chiefs or I hate Chiefs. I like John Comitis or I hate John Comitis. It's not about that. It's about understanding what happened. What does it say to ordinary people out there? So let me hear your comment as far as you are concerned. What's your take as far as this point is concerned? But take note that Chiefs has already lost the first 3 points, okay? Golden Arrows has beaten them 1-0. So Golden Arrows has taken those points. So, well, I don't know whether John Comitis and his team will continue to play this game or not, or they'll do as they say, as he says, he will award them 3 points. But the question is, will he be charged for awarding 3 points? That's the question that he asked. So I don't know. So let me hear your point of view. All right. And then I'm looking forward to do the next show with you during the lunch hour. I thank you. Hi, everybody. My name is the Sobri Boys Walifatsi from the Big R, or TBR Solution. One of the companies owned by TBR Solution is the Bigger Financial Services, an authorized financial service provider. I'm sure you have noticed that the past few months or so, we've seen a lot of deaths, and those deaths are attributed to mental illness. Mental illness can be caused by anything, can be caused by stress, depression, and stress and depression can be caused by a number of things. Lack of finances, or financial problem, or social problem, or marital problem. So they cause all those problems. We in the financial sector, we see it almost now and again because we work with various organizations like GPF, Independent Fund Organization. But while I'm still there, let me stress, we don't have a formal relationship with GPF, but we work with them because most of our people are from there. Now, working with those people, you know very well that people who are working for the government, they're expected to retire at the age of 60 and above, right? If you retire earlier than that, then you are being penalized by GPF. And sometimes people say, no, I need money. So what do? They resign. They say, no, let the money go to my bank account. Once you do that, you are tax heavy. So you need to bear that in mind, okay? But now, let's say for argument's sake, you are 55 as we speak and above, and you are contemplating of either resigning or going on pension in the next 3 months or so, just drop us a WhatsApp so that we help you to expedite for your payment. Because according to the GPF rules and pension fund law, once a client or a member receive an SMS that they've received your forms, that means they have 60 days to complete the process. And mind you, the 60 days is a maximum. It doesn't mean it has to take 60 days. It's a maximum. Now, sometimes we see people, they don't get their money for 2 to 3, 4, 5 months, 6 months, even more, or a year or so. And then there, the problem could emanate either from the GPF side, employer side, a member himself. So what do? We try to expedite that process by making sure that we understand the workings of GPF. If it's a member, we help him to do the right thing. The same with GPF, the same with employer organization. Now, remember, as I have already said, that with GPF, it's 60 and above. Now, and then we say if you're 55 or more, you can contact us. And another good element is this, with the fund that we are working with. There is a whole lot of flexibility. You can decide how much you earn. That's how flexible it is. And if, let's say, you pass on, you and your spouse, you can nominate anyone. You are not limited to your immediate family, like your biological children or an officially adopted children. Remember, even your children, they can benefit as long as they're 22 and below. But with us, it doesn't matter. They can be above 22, they can be your elders, or they will still benefit because you nominated them. And then we try by all means that when we take the money from GPF and invest with credible fund organization, we try by all means that you are least taxed, all right? And then, and even you are not punished because you are not taking the money, because you are taking to another fund. So which means an independent and credible fund. So it means that there's no need to tax you more. So those are some of the advantages that are there. So you need to bear that in mind. And then if you want to know more, just drop us a WhatsApp on our WhatsApp number. Then we'll call you back. You don't have to call us. We'll call you back and see how can we expedite it. I thank you.